top of the hour, let's get you the updates as the elections have now concluded in both Maharashtra and Jharkhand. The Parjeevi tag that continues to haunt the Congress party, with also, as we talk about, the fresh speculations that have now emerged that the party is now being sidelined by its own allies. And even when it comes to sources suggesting that the Congress party has reportedly demanded 4 cabinet berths in the upcoming Jharkhand government that is to be formed, along with the crucial deputy CM's post. However, there has been no final decision that has been made regarding when it comes to a position that would be allotted to a deputy CM. Now, with sources suggesting that discussions are still going on the deputy CM's post, that has raised speculations if the Congress party is now being sidelined by its own allies in Jharkhand. Nyamika, good afternoon. As far as Congress party's performance is concerned in both Jharkhand and in Maharashtra as well has been quite nominal. But speaking about in Jharkhand, of course, being an ally partner of the JMM, getting the lion's share of retaining government in the state of Jharkhand itself, what will be the role that Congress party now will be playing within this alliance as far as also seeking possibly when it comes to a post of a deputy chief minister?
Well, yesterday, if we talk about the Congress party in particular, and then there was a meeting of the legislative party which was being called on the part of the Congress, and after that there was also a discussion which had taken place with the Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren of the senior Congress leaders, which also includes the senior observers, as the Congress party had appointed the senior observers to oversee the election results for the state of Jharkhand assembly polls, and for that reason, all of these senior leaders held a talk with the Chief Minister Hemant Soren. And it is being reported on the part of sources that the Congress party has demanded for at least 4 cabinet berths in when the government will be formed, when the new government will be formed in the state of Jharkhand. And not just this, but in fact it has also demanded that the deputy chief minister position needs to be given to the Congress party as following the alliance dharma. On the other side, it is also being told to us by our sources that the JMM has snubbed this demand which was being made by the Congress party for the deputy chief minister position. However, there is no official confirmation which has been done either on the side of the JMM or on the Congress party that whether any such kind of decision has been taken as of now or not. And for that reason, the consultation is still going on. There is no formal announcement which is being made for this particular position. But when this question was being asked to the Congress members, then in fact it was the Congress party's Lok Sabha MP Manikam Tagore who has responded over the same, and he had said
to break that reaction first. Nyamika, please do hold on, as Nyamika is giving us the information exactly, because there have been a lot of speculations on part of what role exactly would the Congress party now be playing in the alliance with the JMM in Jharkhand. Because if there are reports suggesting that the Congress is asking for a deputy CM's post in Jharkhand, Congress party seems to be clarifying that no one has demanded anything from anyone yet, and all of the factors that would be decided by the party high command.
India Alliance is a united part, and we all, nobody has demanded anything or nobody has snubbed anybody. We are all working together as colleagues in a battle for justice, and we know that Hemant Soren ji, how he was treated by the BJP through the agencies. We, India Alliance, stood with him in all his difficult times, and we all will stand together in our fight against justice.
Nyamika, because in the Jharkhand Assembly elections, the JMM secured 34, the Congress secured 16, the RJD increasing its vote share as far as 4 seats are concerned. Now that has paved way for a second consecutive term for the India Bloc Alliance. But also, as we talk about, Mr. Tanuj Khatri is also with us right now. Mr. Tanuj Khatri, what would be in store for the Congress party in the upcoming cabinet of Jharkhand, sir?
देखिए, ये चुनाव इंडिया गठबंधन ने मिलकर के लड़ने का काम किया है, जिसका नेतृत्व हेमंत सोरेन जी कर रहे हैं। तो निश्चित रूप से हम झारखंड की जनता ने ये तय कर दिया है कि असली 56 इंच का सीना किसके पास है, क्योंकि 56 सीटों के साथ इंडिया गठबंधन ने शानदार जीत दर्ज की है हेमंत सोरेन जी के नेतृत्व में। तो सरकार भी उसी तरीके से काम करेगी अपने लोगों के लिए, सब साथ मिल करके काम करेंगे।
लेकिन सर, जिसकी जितनी सीटें आई हैं, जिसका जितना वोट शेयर बढ़ा है, और हेमंत सोरेन यहाँ पे तो सबसे बड़े दावेदार है ही, उनके अगर नेतृत्व में दूसरी बार सरकार अगर झारखंड में बनने जा रही है, लेकिन यहाँ पर कांग्रेस पार्टी का क्या रोल रहेगा?
देखिए, दावेदार नहीं है वो, मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा में चुनाव लड़ा गया और अगले मुख्यमंत्री वो बनने जा रहे हैं, जिसके 28 तारीख को वो शपथ लेंगे। और सब मिल करके, हमने कहा ना कि हम गठबंधन में चुनाव लड़े थे, उसमें कांग्रेस पार्टी है, राष्ट्रीय जनता दल है, सीपीआई, तमाम लोग सब मिल करके झारखंड के विकास के लिए काम करेंगे।
तनुज जी, सब मिल करके अब सरकार का अगर हिस्सा होंगे तो उनको पोजीशन क्या मिलेगी? अब ये भी सामने आ रहा है कि शायद डिप्टी सीएम पोस्ट की मांग कर रही है कांग्रेस पार्टी।
देखिए, शायद में बात करना उचित नहीं है, ये 28 तारीख को सारी चीजें क्लियर हो जाएंगी।
चलिए, धन्यवाद आपका।
एक ही नारा हेमंत दोबारा के साथ हम चुनाव में।
जी, धन्यवाद आपका हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। सो दैट इज द JMM लीडर saying that this is under the leadership of Hemant Soren that he will become the chief minister, and all of the parties together which have formed the alliance will be working together for the citizens of the state of Jharkhand. Now, over the period of time, Congress party's own allies have been quite vocal with their criticism of their party, with Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction accusing the Congress MP also of supporting an independent MLA and playing a role of defeat in Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction's candidate in Maharashtra Assembly elections, while the Aam Aadmi Party has openly questioned Congress's ability to challenge the BJP on its own. The Aam Aadmi Party now further claims that only Arvind Kejriwal is capable of defeating the BJP. This would be important to note there, Nyamika, because right after this, the elections that would happen next year, early on, would be in the national capital. Now, these parties, as we talk about the Aam Aadmi Party and when it comes to the Congress, they did form an alliance during the Lok Sabha elections on 4:3 formula, but they lost all 7 seats. Is it a hint that the Aam Aadmi Party seems to be giving on part of the Congress alliance, whether or not there will be an alliance in the national capital, because the elections would be coming up next? Of course, remember, when it comes to the talks itself had failed when the Haryana assembly elections had happened. But RP Singh जी भी हमारे साथ फोन लाइन पे जुड़ गए हैं। RP सिंह जी, सवाल उठाए जा रहे कांग्रेस पार्टी और उनके परफॉर्मेंस को लेकर। सर, उनके अपने एलाइज सवाल उठाते हुए नजर आ रही है कि अपने बलबूते पर कांग्रेस पार्टी बीजेपी को हरा नहीं सकती।
इसमें कोई शक नहीं है कि कांग्रेस अब परजीवी संगठन हो गया है। इट्स अ पैरासाइट व्हिच grow on others, otherwise on its own they can't do anything, whether it's UP, whether it's Bihar, whether it's Maharashtra, whether it's even Jharkhand for that matter.
So Aam Aadmi Party also, Mr. RP Singh, is not very convinced with Congress party's performance. Do you believe that this is a hint with the upcoming Delhi elections that would happen early next year? Just trying to get as many reactions as possible, but the BJP, in fact, suggesting that they agree that on its own, the Congress party is not capable enough to take on the BJP. Nyamika, will this be a factor that may play out in the upcoming Delhi elections?
Well, after the results of the Maharashtra and Jharkhand assembly polls, it will be really interesting to see that what is going to be the strategy of the Congress party if we talk about the national capital in particular. Because on one side, we have seen that how the Delhi Congress has taken out a yatra, a Nyay yatra all across the national capital, in which they are basically targeting the Aam Aadmi Party. But whether they are really going to be able to get against the BJP during the assembly elections or not, because on one side we have seen that how the central leadership, the high command is basically having an alliance. If we talk about at the national level, then they are with the Aam Aadmi Party. All of them are basically together. Even during the parliament session also, we have seen that how the Aam Aadmi Party is standing with the Congress, whether it is about taking on the BJP on various issues. But on the other side, if we talk about the politics of Delhi, then it is on one side the Congress party is targeting the Aam Aadmi Party, but on the other side the central leadership is maintaining a silence to speak anything against the Aam Aadmi Party, even when it is their own state unit which has taken out a yatra all across the national capital. There was no there were no senior leaders who had participated in this Nyay yatra as of now. So that clearly shows that how the national leadership is still not being able to speak against the Aam Aadmi Party on all of these issues on which its own state unit is basically targeting the government. So it will be really interesting to see that that what is going to be the strategy of the Congress party for the assembly elections, because the state unit has already announced that the Congress party is going to contest the assembly post solo. They are going to contest it against the Aam Aadmi Party because the people of Delhi are completely fed up of the governance of Aam Aadmi Party, and that is why
Well,
the
that
Congress
remains to
party
be seen
is
exactly
going to
because this time around even the Delhi contest would be equally very interesting to watch out for. Thank you very much, Nyam.